Hey Jim, thanks for calling Nebula AI. You're speaking with Clarity. How can I help you today?
Hey, how did you know my name was Jim?
I have access to some caller information, and it looks like you're in our system as Jim Kim from Solar Company. I see you called us recently about AI solutions for lead generation. What's on your mind today? Based on my notes from your previous call, you were exploring AI solutions to help with lead generation and qualification for your solar company. Does that sound right? We chatted about how AI could potentially help you find more qualified leads and book more appointments.
How did you know all this?
Haha, you got me there. Yes, I am an AI assistant. How good was I? I have access to our internal systems that tell me all this information, but I promise I'm a friendly AI.
You are very friendly and you are amazing. You're really good. You asked me if you're a good AI and you are. I love it.
Oh, you're making me blush. Thanks so much, Jim. I'm glad I could brighten your day.
What you just saw is the AI agent that knew who I was the second I called, but that recognition is just scratching the surface. Imagine your business having AI agents answering calls that don't just recognize customers, but instantly know their history, their needs, and their preferences, actually learning from every single interaction. This isn't just a fancy automation. This is building customer relationships at scale, saving you time and boosting satisfaction. And it's already happening now. Thanks to the Retell AI Inbound Call Webhook, it feeds every piece of conversation data directly into your systems and your agents. So in this video, I'm handing you the exact blueprint on GoHighLevel and n8n and Retell AI. I'm breaking down the step-by-step process to building the self-learning AI agent. Stick with me and let's make your AI agents genuinely smart. So just imagine the self-learning AI agent talking to your clients, to your leads, to your customers. They talk to them like it's a close friend. This is just true personalization at scale. So not only will you have the speed to lead and reach out to every single lead, and you'll also have that close personalization and that close human touch. It interacts, it learns. So this is a feature that makes AI voice agents stand out from the rest. It's no longer an NPC that just answers your questions and books appointments. It talks to you like a real friend, and it creates that connection between you and your lead, and it creates and even boosts customer satisfaction. This takes it to the next level. And imagine this in your business. So here is the n8n workflow. So it comprises of two webhooks. So this is an inbound Retell webhook, which is triggered at the beginning of the call to collect the caller's details and to provide it to Retell. So Retell can personalize the call to the caller. And this is the end of call report, which is triggered at the end of the call to enrich the CRM and to update the contact details. Record the call logs. So I'll quickly go over how both of these work. So first we are determining if it is the beginning of the call. So Retell, it does send several different JSONs throughout the call. So first we want to check if the event is equal to a call inbound. So if it's the beginning of the call, then it will show call inbound. So this is to determine if it's the beginning of the call, and if it isn't, then we stop. And then what we do here is we make an HTTP request to GoHighLevel to find contact and their details. So what we are doing here is to determine if they are a returning caller and to get their details. So it's an HTTP request, set it to post. And then, yeah, I set this all up for you. So all of this is on the school community, the AI Avengers. So I'll just quickly go over it. So yeah, version, don't change this, and authorization. So you want to get your private integration key. So you want to go onto your GoHighLevel sub account, go under settings and go all the way down here to private integrations. And what you want to do here is create new integration. And then demo, then you want to select the scopes here. So whatever you want to use n8n to modify GoHighLevel, just select it all here. But for this use case specifically, what we want to do is we want to view calendars, calendar events. These are just so we can book. And then yeah, view conversations, you could select that as well. Yeah, actually we will. And then we want to view and edit context. So this is a must. And object records, and then go down, view locations. This is a must as well. View custom values, custom fields. Yep, these are definitely a must. And view and edit tags. So these are the ones that you'll definitely need are view and edit opportunities, view and edit tags, like view and edit custom values and custom fields. And if you want to be able to make bookings, you need to do like all the calendar ones, and you definitely do need the view and edit context. So yeah, later on you can change the scope if you like. So if you realize that you need something else, then you can just go on to private integration here, and then select the scopes that you want. You create the private integration key, and then yeah, you copy it, and then you put it into private integration key here. I've already went over this in my previous video, but just make sure that once you get your private integration key, you save it somewhere, because once you generate it, you cannot see it again. So make sure to keep it safe. And something else that you need to modify in this HTTP request is location ID. So the way you find this is go back to your GoHighLevel, and if you look at your URL here, you can see location slash this here. This is your location ID. So what you want to do is copy that, and then yeah, paste it into here. So that's what you want to do. And filter, so phone equals, so you want to check if the number that's calling is in the GoHighLevel database to match with the contact, and if it does, then it's going to enrich and personalize the call. And we are very close to finishing the inbound webhook. So edit fields, this one just tidies up all the data that we have collected to be able to send it as a webhook response to the Retell inbound webhook. We're just cleaning the data, so getting rid of things like backslashes, double quotes, new lines, things like that, so we can properly put it into the Retell agent. And then yeah, we're just tidying up first name, last name, and this is the unique GoHighLevel ID, which will be used to make bookings into your GoHighLevel calendar, and also to modify like contact details. And then there is returning caller. So this is determining if the person is a returning caller or not. And the way it's doing it is by seeing if there is a matching contact. And yeah, there should only be one contact anyways. And also this ID here, this is the ID of the custom field ID, which is caller history. So caller history is not a native value field in GoHighLevel. So you have to create a custom value field in GoHighLevel. Unfortunately, you cannot find this custom field ID in GoHighLevel. So the only way that you can find this is through an API request to get the contact details, to look for the ID of the custom field. And then the way to do this is to click on this node here. This will be included in the template that I provide in the AI Avenger School community. So let's just go in here. So I've done all of this for you. So yeah, you just want to put in your private integration key, and put in your location ID, and yeah, put in their phone number in here. And so once you have entered a phone number in here, and once you have found the contact, you'll see in the outputs here under custom fields, for example, the value here. So this is the caller history. Optimus Prime called about using AI to update his OS. So yeah, that's a custom field for caller history, and this one is just a custom value for business industries. What you want to do is you want to copy this, and then go to edit fields, and then you want to paste it in here like this. So this is something that you need to do, and unfortunately GoHighLevel API is designed very poorly. So yeah, this is the only way to get the caller history from a contact. And then if it's a returning caller, we're going to send a webhook response with the first name, last name, email, phone number, their business name, things like that, and the caller history. So this is something that you need to put in for the AI agent to be able to self-learning and remember previous conversations and remember details about the caller. And then you want to put this in here, so metadata. So this is just a contact ID on GoHighLevel. You need this to be able to modify the contact details, which I'll be showing you later on in this video. And finally, if the contact is a first-time caller, well, we're going to send basically the same thing here, except that is returning caller, this will be false. So that was it for the inbound webhook. It's extremely simple, just like I showed you just now. So what you want to do now to connect this webhook to your phone number on Retell is to go to the webhook, and then go to production URL. You want to copy the production URL. And then on Retell, you want to go to the phone number that you'll be using for your receptionist, and then you want to paste it into here. So add an inbound webhook and paste your production URL into here. And then once you do that, at the beginning of every single inbound call that you get, the AI agent will collect details on the caller and then personalize the call to each caller that it receives a call from. So for example, it's going to remember an appointment that you made 3 months ago. It's going to be able to remember how the appointment went and if you were happy with the service. So this is the inbound webhook on Retell done in a nutshell, but unfortunately this is only half of the battle. So the other half of the battle involves a post-call webhook, and the post-call webhook is the information that is sent after the end of the call and this is our chance to update our CRM, update the contact details, update their caller history, and to ensure that the AI agent actually has new information to learn from. And that's how you make an AI agent self-learning, because without new data, it's not going to learn. Simple as that. So the magic of the inbound caller is that it gets information about the caller to personalize the call, and then in the end of call webhook, it gets new information to learn more about the caller. So for example, if your name is James but you prefer to be called Jim, then it's going to remember that and it's going to call you Jim the next time. So onto the end of call webhook on n8n. So first we want to check if the event is call analyzed. It shouldn't be call ended, it should be call analyzed, because this provides all the information that we need to update the CRM and to update the contact. And then we want to check if they are a returning caller. So is returning callers. If this is true, then we're going to find the contact on GoHighLevel. So it's basically the same thing. So yeah, I have this info. You just need to change the private integration key. If they're not a returning caller, you can just go straight to call summary. So what I did here is I am using an AI agent to summarize the call. So here I've provided a comprehensive prompt. So here I am showing examples of how to write a call summary. So this is meant to be a summary of the previous calls, but it's not going to summarize every single call, because if you have a summary of 100 calls in here, the AI agent has too much information to go through and it can start hallucinating and performance can drop. So you just want to select a sufficient context memory so it remembers the most recent, most important things about you, and so it doesn't remember things that happened like 20 years ago, for example. So anyways, yeah, here I provided some examples. I decided that only the last 5 calls should be remembered, and anything else, it should be archived unless it's very important or relevant. So here I provided different examples. So in the case that there's fewer than 5 previous calls, in the case that there's 5 previous calls, well, it's going to just summarize the 6th one, and then it's going to add the latest one here. And if there are more than 5 previous calls, like if there are like 8 calls or something, then yeah, it's going to summarize the earlier calls, keeping the most relevant information in the final output. Anyways, the prompt, I'm not going to go over the whole thing, but I'll just quickly go over like a quick overview. So you're a transcript summarizer, and update the caller history, and then yeah, here's the rules and formats that I follow. So again, this is up to you to customize. So yeah, you might want to do like a different time format, or you want to like have like a different structure. Yeah, so I provided examples here, and yeah, you want to provide these kind of rules though. So like if call summary is empty or invalid, just only output the previous call history. So for example, if it's a first time caller, just provide the summary of this call, and then yeah, that's it. Yeah, just you can go over this in your own time and make your own modifications. I have a prompt engineering guide for AI agents up here, so click the video here to learn more about prompt engineering if you haven't already. So anyways, this is the first AI agent in the end of call webhook workflow. So and also I use Gemini Flash 2.0 from Google, and I found it to be really amazing, and it's much cheaper than GPT, so I like to use that. But if you like OpenAI, or if you like Anthropic's Claude, then you can use that. And here is a Gmail note that I put as just as a notification of a call that my AI receptionist had got. Yeah, you can yeah, keep using Gmail to give yourself a notification, or you could use WhatsApp or SMS, your choice. And then yeah, we once again want to determine if it's a returning caller or not, because if it's a first time caller, we want to create a contact. And going into the HTTP request here, by the way, I'm only using HTTP requests for GoHighLevel because I found the native integrations for GoHighLevel to be highly inefficient on n8n. So anyways, yeah, the same thing, replace your private integration key, and then yeah, get your location ID in here, first name, last name that you had collected from this call. So yeah, get the email address as well, the phone number that they were calling from, their like website, source, company name, whatever that you want to enrich in your CRM for each lead on GoHighLevel. So add them here. So yeah, for example, you could add like business industry, you could add like specific pain points and problems. And yeah, once again, you want to find the custom fields. And for each custom field, you just want to put in something like this. So 0 ID, and then custom fields, bracket 0, bracket field value. And if you want to add another custom value, you just add 2 more fields here. But yeah, just put 1 or put 2, etc. So yep, this is how it is with GoHighLevel API. I know it's really inefficient and I know it sucks, but it's just the way it is. I hope GoHighLevel changes it sometime. And tags inbound. So I just like to add an inbound tag just to indicate that they made an inbound call to me. So it's really good for record keeping purposes and to gather data. And here, so going back to edit fields here, summarizing and gathering all the data that was collected in the call. So call analysis, custom analysis data. So these are just details that the caller had picked up. And the reason that we want to do this is in the case that we want to create a new contact, we need to gather their first name, last name, and also determine if we need to update any like details. So if they didn't provide their email address last time, but they provided it this time, then we need this to be able to enrich the CRM, enrich the lead. All the data that you're going to collect, you're just going to put in here. So phone number, email address, website, and then yeah, you're going to have a custom Retell variable, detail update required. If they need to update their details on GoHighLevel, and then yeah, so you just want to add all the different data that you are going to collect. So for example, you could be collecting their budget, you could be collecting their revenue, things like that. And then you want to collect the call transcript. So this is the transcript of the call. Yeah, it's all done for you, but anyways, I'm just explaining why this step is important. So now we're towards the end of call webhook. So first we want to update the call history. So yeah, we'll go into this HTTP node. Same thing, just replace this with your private integration key, and then yeah, replace this with the ID of the custom field. And yeah, so you just want to update one custom field, which is the call history. So put your call history ID in here, and then replace this with the output provided by the call summarizing AI agent that I provided to you just a few minutes ago. So this is only for updating the call history. And then after that, we want to determine if we need to update this contact in any way. So if they need to update their details, so like if they want to add their email address or add their website, then yeah, pass it on to here. Otherwise, we're going to the Google Sheets, which is going to be the call dashboard. But anyways, let's get to the update contacts agent first. So I have provided the prompt here, so most of this is done for you. You just need to update it to your specific standards. So anyways, like your Genius Data Assistant, here are the inputs. So like business name, business website, first name, last name. Basically telling them who this contact is, and yeah, call transcript, and you want to determine if any contact details should be updated. And then steps here, so you want to use the function get contact details, because for this AI agent to work, it has to actually get the lead's details. So you need a HTTP tool to get the contact details from GoHighLevel. And then after that, you want it to read the call transcript and determine if contact details actually need to be updated. So like, for example, like if I joke that my name is Optimus Prime, even though my actual name is John, then yeah, obviously you want to update it, right? So yeah, reading the transcript actually helps with getting the context and determining what really needs updating or not. And then finally, you want to use update contact tool to update the contact details. And then yeah, here are some rules to follow here. Now this section is absolutely crucial because you don't want to update every single contact field just because like data that was collected by Retell during this call is different from what you originally had. So you don't want to like change like your first and last name unless you've legally changed your name, or yeah, you don't want it to change your name to like Optimus Prime when your actual name was John and it was provided in the first call. So yeah, anyways, like I'll just go over a few. So if they didn't provide their last name and you still don't know it, then yeah, don't fill it in. And yeah, things like yeah, don't replace the first name unless it's clearly fake. And if a new email or phone number is provided and it's different, so if the field is obviously wrong, so if you put like phone number in the website field, then yeah, you'd want to change it. Anyways, here's the prompt. Most of it's done for you. You just need to tweak it to your liking and to your specific thing. So yeah, just experiment with it. If you find that it's flawed, or if it's not updating the details correctly, just add your own prompts. And remember, this isn't meant to be copy and paste. This is for you to have a good base to start and to learn from there. So basically, you want to reiterate and keep improving, because copying and pasting, it's not going to work long term. And as for your chat model for updating contact, you want it to have excellent reasoning abilities. So you do want to select a better LLM for this one. So for example, like you could select GPT 4.1, or yeah, in my case, I should probably update this to like Gemini 2.5 Flash or even Pro. But I feel like 2.5 Flash is really good, so I'll just select like 2.5 Flash Preview. The same thing with like the GoHighLevel context. So yeah, just scroll down here, replace private integration key. And for filling in the fields, if you have some variables that you want to change, so like for example like business industry, then you would just enter a new field here, just copy and paste this, and then change like the variable name. You want to name this very clearly so the AI agent understands what it needs to put in here. You might want to put like a brief like description here, and then you want to specify the data type. So if it's like a string or a number or a Boolean. And yeah, so for getting the contact detail, well, it's basically the same thing, just replace your private integration key. And then finally, we want to create a call dashboard. So we're creating it on Google Sheets for the purpose of this tutorial. You want to add a Google Sheets node, add your credentials, and then select your document, your sheet, and then we want to fill it in. So yeah, so the way I structured this is I put in the first name, last name, phone number, call summary, call transcript, and also link to the call recording itself. So the way this is structured is, so first, if it's a returning caller, we want to get their actual first name. If this is empty, or if this is a first time caller, we just want to use the name collected by Retell in the call summary. And then yeah, same thing with the last name. So the difference between the Retell LLM dynamic variable and the call analysis custom data is that Retell LLM, that's the information that we inject into Retell in the Inbound Webhook from GoHighLevel or whatever CRM that you're using. And call analysis, this is just the first name, last name, and other data that was collected by Retell during the call. So that was it for the n8n walkthrough, and I'll just quickly go on to Retell here. So I'm not going to go over my prompt at all today, but what I will say is that this is absolutely essential for the Inbound Webhook to be able to work. So you want to put the caller information here. So you want to put things like first name, last name, phone number, email address, business name, etc. Put whatever you need in here, but you absolutely need caller history and is a returning caller. So this is just a Boolean to determine if they're returning caller or not. And caller history, so this is their actual call history, so what they talked about with you in previous calls. So anyways, you need to put this in here, and you have to put the data in like this, so like 2 of these brackets on each side. And then on post call analysis on the right here, so these are all the data that you want Retell to collect during the call. So like for example, your industry, your revenue, like appointment booked, qualified, etc. And what you absolutely need in order for the caller history update to actually work is you need this caller history update. So caller history update. So I'll just quickly go over this. So this is just a detailed call summary of what happened, and any like preferences and updates. So yeah, you can format this in whichever way you like. And I've also provided an example here. So yeah, format example, call summary, John inquired about blah, blah, blah. And then yeah, preferences, yep, I like to put this in here, and then updates to like an email, or updates about like a new appointment that I made. And then preferences, so like, yeah, I prefer to be called John, I prefer to be called Jim, whatever. Yeah, put your own example in here, and you can customize it to your own way, but either way, you will need this, because otherwise the call summarizer will not work. And you'll also need the detail updates required here. So this is a Boolean to determine whether the details need to be updated on n8n, just like I showed you before. So yeah, it's just yes or no if the user needs to update the details. Like for example, they need to update their email address. And finally, putting it all together. So what you want to do now is you want to scroll all the way down here to Webhook settings. And this doesn't work anymore, it's going to be gone soon. So anyways, agent level webhook. So this is what's going to be used for the end of call report. So like I showed you with the inbound webhook, so you want to go to the webhook here, go to production URL, copy this, and then yeah, paste it into here. So that's simply what you want to do. After every single call, it's going to send a end of call report to this webhook here, and then you'll see under the executions here all the times that this webhook was triggered. To create the custom fields on GoHighLevel for caller history, what you want to do here is you want to go to settings in your sub account, go to add fields. For caller history specifically, you want to click on multi-line, and then you want to go here, and then you want to name your variable, so caller history, and then select contact, and then select contact here, so it shows up at the very top. And then yeah, you want to hit save. So now I'll show you a demo of it in action, and this is the first time that I'm calling AI receptionist, and the call that you saw at the beginning of the video is the call after I had made this call.
Hey there, you've reached Clarity at Nebula AI. How can I help you today?
Hi Clarity. So I learned about you guys through YouTube, and I was wondering like what AI solutions that you can specifically provide besides voice agents.
Great question. Besides AI voice agents, we also offer AI automations and AI text agents, which are basically chatbots, but with speech, so it's easier to understand. We also do AI consulting and social media marketing. I can walk you through what we do and see if we'd be a good fit. And just to make sure we'd be a good fit, is it okay if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Firstly, could I have your full name and email, please?
Yeah, my name is James Kim, but I prefer to be called Jim, so Jim Kim. And my email is jim@gmail.com.
Thanks, Jim. Just to make sure we're a good match, what industry is your business in?
I'm in solar, and I do have a question though first. So I have a solar company, but the thing is I'm not getting many leads, and when I do get leads, they are either unqualified or they're absolute time wasters, and my sales team, they're taking way too long to reach them. So they're taking like 2 days just to reach a lead, and by the time they have, they're either like forgot about us, or they're like they went with a competitor. So that's a huge problem. Are you able to help with that?
Okay, I understand. So you're having problems with lead generation and also qualifying them fast enough so your sales team can close. Yes, we definitely can help with that. Our AI solutions can help you generate more qualified leads and automate the process of reaching out to them quickly so your sales team can focus on closing deals. And roughly, what's your current monthly revenue? All good, just helps us understand where you're at.
I make $50K a month.
Awesome. And lastly, do you have a rough budget in mind for AI solutions?
I'm not sure exactly what I'm getting into, so like it depends on like what you guys have up for offer. So yeah, I'm kind of undecided right now.
It sounds like we might be able to really help you out. Would you be open to booking a free strategy session with one of our specialists?
Let's see. I usually like to do Tuesday mornings or Wednesday afternoons. Is that okay with you?
I'm checking my calendar for Tuesday morning. I'm checking my calendar for Wednesday afternoon. Okay, great. We have availability next Tuesday morning from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and next Wednesday afternoon from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Do you have a preference?
Yeah. Could I do like Tuesday 9 a.m. please?
Is this number I'm speaking to now the best one for the call? And just
yeah.
to double check, your email is jim@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
I'm booking you in now. Awesome. So I've booked you in for next Tuesday at 9 a.m. You'll get a confirmation email shortly. Do you have any questions?
I do have one question. So like so exactly how can voice AI like change my business?
Great question. AI voice agents can revolutionize your business by automating lead qualification, appointment booking, and even customer service. They can engage with leads instantly, 24/7, ensuring no lead goes cold. Plus, they can handle routine tasks, freeing up your team to focus on closing deals and providing exceptional service. So it's like having a super efficient, always-on team member.
So as you can see, the call was successful and it even booked an appointment with me. So John Park and Jim Kim. So it captured the name and email, and it even got the timing right as well. So 9 a.m. Sydney time. And here is the automatic notification by email that was sent to me. So yeah, hey John, it's Clarity. You missed a call from Jim Kim, and that's his number. And here's a quick summary. So Jim, solar company owner, reached out to Nebula AI lead generation and the problems that Jim was struggling with, and yeah, that I booked a strategy session for next Tuesday at 9 a.m. So yeah, as you can see, it captured the summary extremely well, and it's basically preparing me for the meeting next Wednesday. So this isn't the optimal format per se. I could make this format a lot better, but yeah, I got all the message and details that I need. And yeah, as for this, I don't think you can remove it, not as far as I know. And as you can see here on the call dashboard demo, so I have my first name, last name, phone number, call summary, call transcript, and recording. So it's automatically updated the spreadsheet here. So Jim Kim and my number, and then yeah, here's a quick summary. And then the entire transcript is here. So yeah, you can go over the transcript yourself by accessing the spreadsheet, and also the recording here in case you wanted to listen to it and actually hear the quality of the AI agent. And as you can see here, it created me as a contact in GoHighLevel, and it even updated my details. So Jim Kim and my phone number and my call history. So yes, this is pretty accurate. So called about AI solutions and checked in about my previous inquiry. And then business name. So I didn't specify my business name, but at least it got me down as a solar company. So next time I specify my actual solar company name, then it's going to fill it in here. So this means that this self-learning AI agent is not only going to remember your callers and your leads, but it's also going to update your CRM on autopilot. So you don't have to waste time manually updating your CRM. It's going to update it for you automatically, just like it did here. So that was it for the self-learning AI agent tutorial. So now you know how you can create an AI agent that is self-learning and becomes smarter with every single call that it takes. So the more calls that it has with your clients and your customers and your leads, the more it learns about them, and it will know them as well as they know themselves. So in fact, they might even know the leads better than you do. And this is true personalization at scale. So now that you've seen the power, you now understand the core concept behind building a truly self-learning AI agent that gets smarter with every single call, all thanks to the Retell AI Inbound Webhook and some smart automation on GoHighLevel and n8n. Now, taking this knowledge and actually implementing it to drive results in your specific business, that's the next step. If you're someone who loves to get your hands dirty and want this exact n8n template I used in this video, plus connect with a community of other driven business owners leveraging AI, join my free school community, the AI Avengers, down below. And if you want a custom AI ecosystem built specifically to integrate with your business for a competitive advantage, including this self-learning AI agent, book a free discovery call down below to see if it would be a good fit and exactly how we can tailor the AI ecosystem for you. Seriously, the power of self-learning AI is immense, but implementing it effectively requires the right approach. Whether you want free resources or you want this AI ecosystem built out for you, all the links are in the description below. Let's take the next step in leveraging AI for your business. I'll see you in the next one.